Extension account setting. How to create an account for IAX phone or SIP phone. In the previous screen phone basic dial plan, we put pattern for SIP phones, _68XX pattern for IAX phones, _67XX. This means number used by IAX phones shall be _67XX. Thus, in phone basic extension account, IAX phone or SIP phone will be displayed and the details on each account can be obtained there. To add account for SIP phone or IAX phone, use phone basic add extension account. And edit it via phone basic extension account. Although the screen layouts look different, they are dealing with the same things. In the screen, it has two types of phones for selection, IAX and SIP. For example, when you select IAX phone account to add, and enter extension number, 6723 password, hello. This means, on your IAX phone client, you should enter 6723 as login with password hello so that it will be allowed to connect to voice server and its extension number will be identified as 6723. So, people can dial 6723 to ring that IAX phone and people at that IAX phone can dial any valid extension. But if you just do the things mentioned above on the extension 6723, this extension does not have voicemail associated with it to let people leave messages. To add 6723 into voicemail system and people can query from the directory system about the real user's name on this extension, it needs the following procedures to be done in phone basic voicemail. Please also notice the field dial rule context. It has the options default, middle, and all. It determines the set of the dialing rules that can be accessed by this phone user. It can be adjusted. Add phone cascade user context. If you want to add an SIP account, add phone basic add extension account, select SIP and for example, set extension number, 6800 password, 9 Renichi 2. The rest of the fields are optional. Voicemail. For the extension numbers to have voicemail functionalities, use phone basic voicemail. Let's still use 6723 as an example. In phone basic voicemail, enter as follows, extension number, 6723 PIN number to access, 1234 username, Edward King email, edking@zzzzz.com. Then, people can leave messages at extension 6723. And in phone basic dial plan, we have number for voicemail, 8500 number for directory, 8900 so, people can dial 8900 to enter King to check if the extension number of this Edward King can be automatically reached via the guided process there. For this Edward King to access the voicemail, dial 8500 and the system will ask to supply voicemail number and associated PIN number. Only when the two items are entered correctly can the user access the voice messages left earlier by others. Furthermore, an email will be sent to the account edking@zzzzz.com with attached sound file immediately after the message is left in the system. To use that, you need to make sure the server can send out emails successful, either this machine is full qualified host name or send emails via using other host as mail relay. Telephone conference. Recall that under phone basic dial plan, we have the pattern for conference, _9XXX to specify a specific number as a conference bridge. Navigate via phone basic conference and you will find the screen to set up conference number, S. Since the pattern for conference is _9XXX, let's just choose 9321 as conference number and specify it under phone basic conference number, 9321 PIN number for conference, 1237 for the people to join the conference. They need to know the information above so that they can dial 9321 and the system will ask them to enter PIN number. When the PIN number is entered correctly, they will be allowed to join that conference. For the first person to enter the conference, the system will signal that there is no person in the conference at this moment. If this voice was not heard, it could mean some other people already entered the conference room silently. All the information introduced above is enough to finish the setting of the diagram of accounts on the same host to dial each other in the previous section. Please notice that we allow IAX phones to talk to SIP phones as long as they have the valid extension setting. But some of the phone clients might not be properly handled this, like using the unmatched codec. You might use different phone client programs to test. SWBA-FOFO-NENE. IAX Protocol Setting. The screen phone basic IAX setting is used to adjust the setting for IAX protocol. The UDP port used by IAX can be changed here. But if you change this, please remember to ask all the IAX clients to bind the right port. And the codec, S, allowed in IAX can also be set here. For example, in phone basic IAX setting, you can have listening UDP port, 4569 codecs allowed, GSM, G.711 A law, G.711 mu law.